Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from the August the 8th to August the 14th, 2021. And this is especially for you coming from Aries. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to have a 90-minute session to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. I'll show you how to get connected to your soul so that you can be somebody very, very special and do special things that people are doing so marvelously, making them important and famous and adored by the public. And if you're into lotteries, I'll show you how to learn the system. It's a system that I will teach you once and for all. And I'll give you a lot of other information. We'll talk about that later. You coming from Aries, Sunday, the 8th of August, is going to be a very frustrating, disappointing, and full of delays kind of a Sunday for you. And past problems catch up with you. Disappointments keep flooding you. Be careful of the company that you keep. The more sour the company, the worse the situation happens. Disappointments will come left, right, and center. So, what can you do about it? But firstly, be less expectant of anything. That way, you are not going to be too disappointed. And tell yourself, go slow and steady because the planets are slow and steady and they may be bad planets, but you can't be faster than your own planets. You create havoc for yourself and the unexpected starts to go wrong if you're faster than your planets. So lie low, avoid company that can trouble you. If you just have to stay home by yourself, do that. Evening and nightfall turns wonderful for you. And evening and nightfall, the planets of expansion of your ideas, expansion of what you're doing already, ability to meet powerful people who can uplift you. Go, make plans, and meet these people. There's a planet of emotions there as well. You might get connected to an emotional connection as well. Planets of morning, afternoon don't disappear. Some of them make way, and some of them still want to disappoint your evening and nightfall by having your plans postponed, cancelled at the last minute, date may not show up. Such frustration, be prepared by double checking all the plans you have for the evening nightfall. That way, you'll be one step ahead. Monday, the 9th of August, morning and afternoon is an extremely lucky time. Whether at work, whether in business, whether having lunch with somebody, whether chasing for the romance, whether wanting to improve your lifestyle or improve the life that you're having. Do that in the morning and afternoon. You'll get the support from people, connect to people. Wanting a better job or different businesses, do that in the morning and afternoon. Your energies are very strong just to make you lucky. It's up to you to get active. If you just sit home doing nothing, you'll do nothing, but you'll be happy doing nothing. So don't waste this morning and afternoon. There's one planet from the evening nightfall that will come off and on, the planet of rebelliousness. So you might feel rebellious. You might talk arrogantly sometimes. You might say things which only you understand, nobody else does. Don't allow these planets to interfere with your morning and afternoon. Stick to the plan, stick to logic, stick to facts and figures. Evening and nightfall turns very nasty. If I were you, I wouldn't bother going out because the word accidents comes into action. And these accidents can easily prove to be hurting you in many ways, whether emotional accidents, financial accidents, or physical accidents. These are very fast planets, making you very rebellious in speech and action, making your name not too good. So, what can you do? Well, firstly, don't be active. So, stay home if you have to, rather than expose yourself. But if you have to be out, tell yourself, be careful. Unexpectedly, I'm not going to get what I want. So, aim for less. Tuesday, the 10th of August. This is a very exciting morning and afternoon for you. Your aura is basically shining. Human beings can't see auras, but souls can see souls. So souls can see auras, and people whose souls are watching your soul, they love your aura. And souls are transcendental. They can work for you in any part of the world that you're having a conversation with. So you have that kind of a magnetism in the morning and afternoon. You can sway people where you work, your bosses. You can sway people, the business, to get the business or to improve the business. And your speech and actions is going to be extremely good as well. There's one fast planet there that make you unnecessarily want to argue your point. The reason is that your ego is also very big on this morning and afternoon. So shut your ego down and tell yourself, I'm not going to argue just to satisfy my ego. Evening and nightfall planets start to move very fast. They make you hasty, they make you impatient, they make you make mistakes of all kinds, whether in speech and action and thought as well. So you have to slow down the activity of your brain, slowing down by counting to five before you say or do anything. And there's a planet of disappointment as well there. So don't be too expectant in the evening nightfall because you had this wonderful morning and afternoon. You think you're going to conquer the whole world in the evening nightfall. You're not going to do it. And very quickly you will unravel the good luck by saying the wrong things, doing the wrong things. And you'll see the chances of what you can get will be easily slipping out of your hands in the evening and nightfall. So slow down and you'll be able to improve yourself evening and nightfall in any area of life. Now we'll go to Wednesday, the 11th of August. Many emotional planets are there. If you're at home not doing anything of substance, then the emotional planets are good. They may work on your imagination. They may work as wanting you to get in connection with something emotional, a romance or whatever. But if you're at work and if you're in business and you are trying to accomplish something, planets are not bad, but they make you emotionally thinking. So add three words: logic, facts, figures. Let that enter as well. You'll have the emotional, creative planets of imagination, and you'll have the logical planets of facts and figures. Then you will get something good for yourself in the morning and afternoon. Some emotional unsettlement is seen, which gets worse in the evening nightfall period. You become a loser in the evening nightfall period. So don't go out swinging your sword. It won't work because you're meant to be a loser. So don't tackle things because you'll only get bad luck in the evening nightfall period. Since I see emotional planets there, it could be linked there. So if you don't disturb these planets, leave them alone, nothing will happen. You won't gain, but you won't lose. That's the way to handle it. If you don't have to be out, even better, stay home. Don't answer phone calls either. That may even bring the bad news because bad news wants to come very badly at you in the evening nightfall period. Don't be expectant of anything if you're out because you're not going to get anything of value, only bad stuff. Even getting somebody interested in you would be somebody bad who shouldn't have interest in you. Thursday, the 12th of August. This is a Yeah. Thursday, the 12th of August. This is a very lucky day for you. 24 hours of good luck. And 24 hours of good luck is a wonderful thing to have in the morning and afternoon, starting there. You can meet people, or your bosses, or who you have to work for, or the people who do business and who you have to depend on are all willing to help you grow. So the planets of expansion, the planets of growth, the planets of big ideas are all there waiting to be connected to people. So work ahead of time. Get your plans made for the morning and afternoon of Thursday, the 12th of August. Planets of internet are also seen. So it could be all happening for you on the internet as well. Some great, wonderful, lucky connection that's going to give you the chance to do the something big you want to do. I like your evening and nightfall as well. Your aura is shining, and other people's auras, other people's soul will captivate that energy and want to be in touch with you and believe what you say. So, the communication you have evening and nightfall is very much a wonderful communication. Say a lot, do a lot, expect a lot. Planets of internet are very busy, and you will see that you can make an impact on somebody or even physically go out and you'll meet somebody. Could be somebody, a foreign country, a foreign person as well, because I see some foreign planets here. But it's going to be a very wonderful, manageable, happy evening and nightfall. There's one planet of arrogance as usual. Control these planets by always being ready to listen to people. Friday, the 13th of August, and your day has changed. And so has the good luck gone out of the window. And so have the bad planets settled in. And morning and afternoon, very fast, bad planets are seen. These planets make you very impulsive, very impatient, very hasty. And they make you a very rebellious person as well. People don't understand why your behavior is turned that way. It's because you are not happy and you are not being able to establish yourself. And you're in a big hurry to do that. And you get it all very wrong. So slow down in behavior, slow down in speech. Write everything down. That slows you down. And then when you meet people, you'll be able to let them understand you. Because while your ideas may be good, they may be too ahead of your time or too ahead of their time. And that's why failure is seen in the morning and afternoon on Friday, the 13th of August, because you were just had no research and you wanted to pull it off. And it's not going to be pulled it off. It's going to pull you down and disappoint you most unexpectedly in whatever you wanted. So try less and the less disappointments will happen. Evening and nightfall also bad. This time slow planets move in. And hour by hour, they are there to disappoint you of what you expected in the evening and nightfall period. People you know from your past may contact you, you don't like it. You may meet people you don't want to meet that you've known from your past. Bad news about your past can come up again. Not worth going out, let me tell you. And you'll also have people who want to dominate you and take charge of you. Stay home would be better rather than exposing yourself to a group of people who are going to make use of you. Saturday, the 14th of August, planets move even faster in the morning and afternoon. When they do that, they naturally make you impatient, hasty, and especially very restless. Mentally restless, physically restless, and of course, spiritually very restless. And so you will tend to want to get things done quickly and take shortcuts. Don't, because these are bad planets. And whatever shortcut you take can lead to accidents of all kinds: physical accidents, emotional accidents, mental and verbal accidents. So a lot can go wrong very quickly in the morning and afternoon. Slow down in thought, slow down in action. You'll control these planets. And that's the way you're going to become more and more under control and controlling the planets as well. And you'll turn something good. Because there are two planets from your evening nightfall who will try to come there to the morning afternoon. These are wonderfully good planets for you. Not enough of them to get things done. But if you slow down in thought and action, you'll give them a chance to put good ideas into your brain and say the right things. Evening and nightfall becomes very lucky. That's how a day changes. And evening and nightfall, everything you expect will come your way. You'll find solutions you couldn't find in the morning and afternoon. And you'll be able to have more control over circumstances. The trouble is that these morning afternoon planets are not sitting still. They will all follow you to the evening nightfall as well. Again, make you hasty. Again, make you impatient. Again, make you argumentative. So don't allow any of this to come up. And that's how you control your evening and nightfall. And let your good planets be free to do what they want for you. Build up friendships and build up support for yourself. And you will be able to say things very important to the people you're with. But try to think about what you say. That will be slowing down. So the trick is to slow down in thought and action for the whole of the 14th of August, which is a Saturday. That way you will get something worthwhile done, especially in the evening nightfall period. Now about your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions. This will be included, and a lot of other energies included to be taught to you in this 90-minute session. And more than that, how to connect to the soul is what I will teach you once and for all. A system. It takes some time, but it'll be a system you will be able to understand and becomes very special, like some special people in the world who come up with these genius ideas. How do they do it? They have connected. And I'll show you how, if you like to play lotteries, to use the energies of your soul as well. It's all a system lotteries are. And it's the soul that will open the window for you to show you how it is done. Then you will have these energies on your own, and I'll teach you how to get them. And your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year, all that will be waiting to be spoken to you. So here's my email again. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years, especially age by age, calendar year by calendar year. I will talk to you about that as well. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.